Are we live? We seem to be live. Okay. I know it's been a while, so allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Eris Annalise Medley, your gender-fluid avatar of darkness. My lore can wait for a different stream. I'm here today to explain my absence, as well as explain what happened to a collaborative channel that I was a part of. There might be some plans for the future also, so please, bear with me. Towards the end of last year, I had set the goal of streaming every Friday and Saturday, as long as my health and work schedule allowed. That hasn't happened, mostly due to not feeling motivated or energetic enough to go live. The world seems to be falling apart by the day, and I struggle to find anything to be positive about. Earlier this week, I had to call out of work because I felt crushed by simply existing. So because of that, some things will need to change going forward. I'm going to start by removing the stream counter from my Twitch page, which I have already done. I am not. Anyway. From there, I will only be streaming when I feel mentally well enough to do so. Part of that will involve talking to the boys and to play a different game from time to time, which may require one of our regulars to sit out. I believe part of my motivation comes from only being able to play Fortnite with them for the past year or so. It's an okay game, but I'm just tired of playing it so often. The plan is to try streaming with them about every 3 weeks. I think that math checks out. Hopefully it can be 2 Saturdays of Fortnite, and then the third Saturday can be Destiny 2 or some other multiplayer game. I still want to try streaming on Fridays around midnight like I've been doing, or like I had been doing, and that will still mostly be on my own. Recently I've been eyeing the Warhammer Inquisitor game, so that might be the next thing I play. However, my schedule will be sporadic for quite some time until I get things figured out. I may even stream after work on the weekdays. We'll see. I used to work on a collaborative channel called EZP Variety, and this next part will be to update them. This part will also be edited and uploaded to that channel so they can get caught up on what's happening, as well as any plans that may come in the future. Our channel is called EZP Variety for the names of the people who were part of it. Myself, Eris, Zix, and Frizzle93, who we call Priz. We added variety because that was the plan. A variety of content, different games, different stuff, including some IRL content. Looking at that channel now, our last video was posted almost 3 years ago. And behind the scenes, there are 2 videos ready to go live, but are still marked as private. Around that time, I had decided to take a step back from helping on the channel to focus on my own projects. Priz was still overseas because of the pandemic, and around that time, Zix was having his first kid. Well, fast forward a bit, Priz is now back in the country with his wife, and Zix moved into a new apartment. Shortly after moving, though, Zix's computer suffered a fatal power surge or something and just stopped working. Zix was also losing motivation around that time, and the loss of his PC left him unable to edit or record. Priz said he was going to help, but shortly after moving back, his PC got caught in an unrecoverable boot loop. Now his only computer access is tablet PCs and Raspberry Pis, which can make it very difficult to do long edits. There will be talks about publishing the 2 privated videos on the channel, and I plan on asking Zix if he has any of the Division 2 footage saved on an external hard drive or something. Maybe I can work on editing it with his help. I do plan on editing and uploading our playthrough of the Final Shape DLC for Destiny 2 whenever we get around to getting through that. I may even upload some Fortnite montages if I get the motivation to look through any of that footage. Zix may not have time to edit since he's got 2 kids now, but he still games with us on the weekends. Priz may be closer than he was, but he's still a very long car ride away. And I've got my own demons to deal with too. I guess the point of this is to say that life is happening really fast and we're all dealing with it the best that we can. I did write a script for this, just to get all of my thoughts in order. I hope the delivery wasn't too stiff. I'd like to get back to streaming fun things and not focusing on all of the bad things that are happening right now. But I think that's everything I wanted to update everyone on. I guess I'll look to see how long we've been going and maybe play a game or raid somebody. Just give me a second here. Oh, it says we've only been going for like 8 minutes. So, maybe we can play some of that Warhammer game I was talking about. Let me just try and get that set up here. I'm going to head to a BRB screen while I do that. I was expecting the update talk to take quite a while longer. And this game is taking a while to come up. Just give me a few more minutes here. It also seems to be locked about 30 FPS, so... Okay. So, I will change this to... Yeah, we're doing Inquisitor Murder. And we'll check significant profanity just in case. Alright. Update the stream. And then we'll switch to content. And let me know if it's too loud. Sorry for any lag that happens. I'm gonna go with the Battle Sister. I also have not played very much of this. This is the one with the flamethrower? Yeah. Sister Celestian is a flamethrower. So we'll do that one. Not do seasonal character. And we'll just do Eris. I think I will turn down the audio. At 70%. Okay. 41st millennium. There is no peace among the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by Xenos races. It is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows, and nothing is beyond their authority. They are the judges and the executioners.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report, scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Odos. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battle fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
I was just talking about this. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
This is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact now. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilot to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
If it's uninhabited, how did we get inside?
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Really hope the frames improve, because I'm only getting 24 frames during the cutscene. Over the deafening roar of the turrets, my Imperial carrier was trailing a blaze of fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal and the vast emptiness of the colossal hull swallowed the noise. Somehow, slowly, painfully, I crawled out of the smoldering wreckage. The air was stale and the mysterious fortress monastery loomed dark and empty. I'm getting Doom vibes from the music. It could just be me though. Sorry about that. I think I still need to, like, turn down the volume just a little bit. Probably just the music. 'Cause it's very loud in my headphones. Taking a lot of load, and I don't know why. This game isn't exactly, like, new. Like 2017? Like 8 years old? Yeah. I think it's like 8 years old. Come on. We're almost there. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try this controller instead. Well, actually, let's try something else. Just one moment, please. Do this. There's... Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go on BRB. I'll be right back. Sorry.
For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Of course, I'm muted. That's amazing. How long has that been a thing? I am going to turn the volume down as soon as it's loaded. If it doesn't crash. Come on. Just a little bit more. You got this. I believe in you. There we go.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Von Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed, and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
I did not realize there was teleportation. I'm also going to turn music down to 80.
Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems...
And I think my cat wants in. 1 second while I let the cat in. Okay.
Were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later. Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door. An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Name Martyr. Current status and possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Okay. Inadequate data. Last maintenance. I don't know what day it is in this world. Giller Shield compromise. Repairs and maintenance required. Invocations of blessed recalibration required. Corrupted data diagnosis interrupted. Okay.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on this ship for other details.
Okay. Yes.
New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
The bodies. I don't see any bodies. Ooh, hey.
Oh yes, the perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice. Creature of chaos, can you withstand my faith? An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
I like fire.
New log entry. I found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There's also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Martyr opened fire on approaching a rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on targeted ship. Teleportation signal. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from monastery. Related personnel during... Okay. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. Defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. That's weird. I thought the humans didn't use AI in this world. Allowed priority level request maintenance fraternity, awaiting confirmation, had emergency cogitators installed in the hangar deck and main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret system and teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Medicaid reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted.
I found new information. There's an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Oh.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
I've been watching a lot of Bricky's
It's
videos trying to get
It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
an insight into this world because it is fascinating. Oh.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die. Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Von Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Yes, Captain. Wouldn't want you becoming a sister of Pentia just for losing a battle sister on a vacant space monastery. Right? Who are you? I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours tonight, but we'll see. Maybe 3. Who knows? I've got a bottle of water here. I was gonna stop for some caffeine, but I decided against it. So we're going off of just water and pure yep, head empty, play game. That's where I'm at. Hello, Cupcake. How are you tonight? Why were you screaming outside my door? Oh. New level reached. Passive skill point. Okay. Passive. Okay. Complete heroic deed close quarters. Oh. what any of this means. Oh. So wait, does this let you become a... You die in your body state before you resurrect. Sure. Let's try to get a sacred light form, or whatever. I guess we got a mission too. Apparently the first 5 missions, because I did look into this a little bit, the first 5 missions are sort of a tutorial area, and then from there you get randomly generated missions, I think. I don't know. I just like Diablo-likes, and this is close enough while still being simple enough. Because I was playing Path of Exile 2 for a second, but its most recent update kicks me in the teeth, and I'm tired of coughing them back up. So I'm like, I also tried Diablo 4 again. I don't know what I want. So I'm trying this game. And my cat wants out, so I shall return in a second.
Our augurs have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
I love how bored she sounds. Okay. Down on the D-pad to open the map overlay. Okay, here's the class of special source that is used to activate unique abilities. Sororitas Inquisitors use faith points to enter embodied saint form and unleash powerful saintly deeds. Unlike other classes, the method for special resource generation is not fixed. Sororitas Inquisitors have various sacred rites which determine how faith points are gained. Oh, okay. And then I was like, transparent red and blue containers can blow up by pressing. Okay, blast can wipe out multiple enemies and collapse structures like columns or walls for even more damage. It's a great way to take care of large, powerful opponents and lure enemies. Explosion works both ways, so try not to kill yourself. I will try not to. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, those don't blow up. Okay.
By the Emperor!
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Is that wonderful, though? expedition. Season of Judgment.
Off with the head.
Overheat.
Okay, so there is some health regen, looks like. I don't know if it's just outside of battle or... Okay. Right. I can...
A holy sensor. This must be a sign that I'm on the right path.
What'd it do? Acts of Faith are minor faith abilities that are available to Sororitas Inquisitors when they are not in embodied Saint form. They generally bestow some type of buff, although some can be used in a more offensive manner. Activate faith abilities window, select an active faith from the list and assign to the available active faith skill slot above. Oh, okay. Dory? Holy sensor? Oh, okay. Hair. Oh, okay. And this is weird. I don't understand what's happening. But I suppose that's fine.
I was correct. I am undoubtedly on the right path.
I don't understand what I was doing. This game does not teach you very well. From my perspective, anyway. Also, what's over here? Oh, a cogitator. Okay. Engineer Theta 7B Lucian. Lucan? Operator Confessor to the Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr. Loaded 2. Engineer Omicron 4. severe reference blah occurring engineer hierophant of the martyr. Mega level encryption. Invocation waiting review. Precedence. Gene spirit of the martyr shows up every intellectual instability. Okay. Attachment of the data source in the blessed core. Initiating data module scrubbing and routing. I submit this invocation in the name of the ominous side to Wisdom my twisted hierophant. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like there's something I should be read into, but I don't. Like, to my knowledge, this is the first one, like the first game. So, there is no additional to be read into. Other than Warhammer lore itself, which there's a lot of. Oh my god. I hope you're reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we're planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Okay. I received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here, down here. Nobody knows where the martyr is headed. And with Uther holed up inside the Sanctum, and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone. We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? What others? Good lord. Log not archived. Oh. Okay. By the Emperor. Find the source of the Vox signal. It is there. Circable? Oh. See, that's human remains. Or something that looks human, right?
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, medical supply. Space Marine.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
Yes.
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
It could be. What is that? A battery? Jesus. Oh, I have new things in my inventory. 100% damage reductions, 2% increased movement speed, 142 max HP. Ah, that's better. Let's equip that one. Neat.
Come at me, creatures. Come at me. For the Emperor! The Emperor's light has found me.
Oh.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks?
Hello,
By the
Brown.
Emperor.
How's it going?
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
I am very new to this game and Warhammer in general, so if you've got any knowledge to impart, I promise to pay attention. Or if you're like me and don't know much at all and are just here for the ride, glad to have you. The boss fight? Or the end of the level? End of the level. Cool beans. I hope everyone is starting their weekend off right. At least as right as they figure it to be. I started mine off with a bleeding heart. And now I'm playing a game about, war crimes. Basically. From what I understand, Warhammer is just a bunch of war crimes.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
I see. Oh. My name is Eris, and I have no idea what I'm doing. What the hell is going on in here?
defeated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
This isn't the type of ARPG I'm used to, but hey, it's fun enough. Sure. Sure. Oh, I don't have any passive skill points. Okay. Thought I might have for a second there, but nope, we good. I guess we're full up on medkits too, but I thought actually not. Oh. Right bumper, I guess? Whoa, hey, whoa!
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn
Whoa,
out.
hey. I'm guessing that's bullets, which my flamethrower does not use, apparently.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
The moment of retribution is here.
Okay, what is in my... What did I pick up? Oh. 20% damage reduction. I mean, that gives us a lot of stuff. So. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Oh. What? Yeah. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward.
Kill the heretic.
I don't know what I just did.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Sure thing, buddy. Man, I barely even get a chance to see the ending screen before it's like, boom! Next thing. Oh, okay. Plasma pistol and brazier. Okay. Oh! Okay. Blessed Blade and Rod. Interesting. Passion point, passive skill point. Okay. So I'm gonna go passive. So I have 2 passive skill points. I think I still want to increase this. Do energy shield efficiency and yeah, the problem is I have no idea what I'm doing. Look at my inventory. I also had something else, but I don't know what it was, so I guess we'll just do Feral Tribes campaign mission. The heretics have withdrawn, but more are on the way. I need reinforcements. I know that some of the soldiers of the expedition are alive, but a feral tribe is keeping them captive. I must free them. All Sisters of Battle are Adepta Sororitas.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least, I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. Ready to fight!
Occasionally you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. They'll automatically follow you and fight. In some missions, particularly defense missions, you have limited command over allied soldiers by sending them to highlighted positions. Just stand near a position marker and hold A to send the nearest allied unit to that position. During combat, they fight on their own and engage targets automatically. Good! I'm not great at strategy games. That's why I don't play a lot of them. Oh, excuse me.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did the sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
That is a good question.
Now you'll pay, scum!
And I assume that also applies. Like, these things exploding, killing me also applies to my troops. Oh. Person log archivist Anselm Diaviro. God, I can't read anymore. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. This pre-Thorian symbolism in the content of the prayer book, reference blah blah blah, indicates ancient heritage sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement, since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of the Emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis. A bit troubled, the mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The Angel of Death grows more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our souls. Wow. A new clue? We're getting close to solving the abandoned Colossus.
Charge, I say!
What did I pick up? This game also does a really bad job of telling you anything you've picked up. By which I mean it doesn't announce any of it.
Greetings. Charge! Fight!
Okay, what do we got? More stuff this way. Ah!
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
I will take them all.
Thank you, Inquisitor. By the Emperor, we are saved!
Okay, I think this is an ammo place. Oh, that was a human experimentation sect, I suppose.
Ready to fight!
I'm not used to this. The turning of the camera. Almost no other ARPG, at least the ones that I've played, lets you do that. Nice change.
Scum! Thank you, Inquisitor. How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Also, I would like to say, every so often it looks like I'm rolling my eyes. I don't know what's causing that. It's not something I'm doing, voluntarily or knowingly,
At your command.
I'll just look around and suddenly I'm rolling my eyes like, oh, oops. Okay, so this is the path forward. Ooh, it's over here. A chest. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. I wonder when we get the chance to sell things. I'm starting to get a pretty full inventory.
Inquisitor, our Argers are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
Oh, okay, boss fight? Or, you know, loading screen? Alright, plasma pistol and blessed blade. Unlocked perk. Utility harness. Okay. Unlocked active fate. Bolt of retribution. On activation slows enemies with 20 meters, less gains 25% chance to cause bolt of authority for 20 seconds while using channeled skills. Passive plus 20% chance. Reach. Okay. And a passive skill point. And we got 600 XP. Yay. I guess we do that. I don't know. If anybody knows, please help. I don't understand what's happening. Your level will grow by completing missions, which represents your position within the Holy Ordos of Inquisition. Hello? Are we live? Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know why it disconnected that way. Perks. These perks are passive abilities which can power Inquisitor in the beginning. There are only one perk slot when you sell 15 and 30. The other two unlock. New perks can be unlocked by doing heroic deeds or increase your Inquisitorial level. Oh, plus 20 members speed on kill for 5 seconds. Press on kill. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it with that. Because Aye. Okay. I guess we just continue on. Yeah, for some reason Steam disconnected then reconnected, so apologies for that. Hey, how's it going there, Pepsi? How you doing? I thought you were gonna be streaming, Warzone tonight. Are you live right now? I don't actually know.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Ready to fight.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
No. Risk diagnosis. System failures. Why outbreaks? System guards show the trigger. Why martyr? Okay. Nice cooperation.
These records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
And the Imperium of Man doesn't like AI. Whoops. Is the sound too loud? That's one thing I've been worried about.
That was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Now what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries
Okay,
of
so the
drifting
line
through
is
the
alright?
void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Hey, Pepsi, thanks for
Madness
the follow.
incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Ready to fight.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Charge, I say!
What does that sound?
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I am not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
I'm ready for my trial of fate.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Oh. Good gracious, there's a lot of things to kill.
You are truly doing
did
the
we win?
Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes. That two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move! Take it like a man, ready to fight!
Okay, oh, Celestian armor. What do we have? Oh. Oh, goodness. Eviscerate. I can't equip that, but I can equip that. Oh, it's a chainsaw. Oh, that's the thing we saw in the cutscene.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives.
Yeah, I
and is
didn't
ready
expect
to
that
leave the
to-
star system. Disable the jammer now.
Go that fast.
At your command.
Usually boss fights take a while, but that was just
I've
a few
disabled the
hits and we were
teleport jammer.
done.
At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Alright, thank you, Wolfman. Appreciate the follow.
Inquisitor, are you alright?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a
Thank you,
derelict.
Bakastorm.
It
We
is
love
a
a lurker.
derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
It's going into the warp. Remember, hell is real, and you can surf on it. For any new viewers, hello, my name is Eris Medley. I stream, or try to stream, every Friday and Saturday. Or at least every Friday at this point. This stream did start with an update over covering a bunch of stuff, and the VOD will be posted here for about a week and over on the YouTube channel, which is linked in my profile down below. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, and let's see what else this game has to offer while we're here.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole?
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Sure thing, Grigori Maldor, Lord Inquisitor of the Caligari.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic materials of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
That was a weird camera thing it was doing. Okay, welcome back and welcome aboard, Inquisitor. This is the command bridge of your ship, base of operations where you can prepare for missions, blah blah blah. Shop at the Rang of Van Winter. To your storage. Blah. And most importantly, the star map. You can now invite your friends and join party by opening the navigation wheel and selecting social or local co-op panel. You select the holo table at the center when you're ready to step out among the stars and continue your journey. Okay. We've completed the cage investigation. And the abandoned Colossus investigation. Okay. Unlocked an Eviscerator, bolt pistol and chainsword, as well as a passive skill point. Flamer, digital item type, digital weapons, Lagos, biologist secrets, and skill points. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what any of this stuff means. Damage reduced by that. I think we'll keep that one. Oh, okay. No mailbox. This is the leaderboard. Okay. That's okay. Faith abilities. It's where you can set up special Sororitas Inquisitor class abilities. Okay. Sororitas Inquisitors can manifest minor miracles through the power of their belief. Equip an active faith, select a usable skill slot, and then select an unlocked active faith from the list. Class resource for Sororitas Inquisitors is faith. It's mainly used to activate embodied saint form. Sacred rite you select here determines how faith is generated during missions. Okay. When the faith resource bar reaches maximum, you can transform into the embodied saint form. You become very powerful, but this is only temporary. When your faith reaches 0, you immediately transform back. Okay. Skills are replaced by a set of extremely powerful saintly deeds. Change which of these are. Energy shield 150% of your max HP. After 8 seconds, you lose the shield. I actually like that better. Okay. Only 1% continuous faith regeneration per second for each enemy killed for the duration of the mission resets upon leaving a body state. Okay, saintly deeds. Blade of the Eternal Flame. That's neat. Wait, no. We can't change that there. Let's do is cleansing flames. Knock down, knock back, burning AoE. And then that's, I think, all we have. That's all we've unlocked. Oh. That's cool. Wait, what? Oh, okay. There's a face in the casket. Okay. Where's the store? We can... I have no commendations. Where's the shop? So I can sell my garbage. Oh. Sell. I could probably get lost in all of this, couldn't I? Oh, wait, what? Oh. How much money? Oh, I've got money. I have plenty of money. That's also kind of neat. hold on to that though, because I still have no idea what I'm doing. Iris, if you don't know what you're doing, why are you doing? Well, because I want to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's open the star map and see what's here to do or learn. My cat is just sleeping by my door. Oh yeah. Merciful agony. That's where I'm supposed to go. Are you telling me I can go literally anywhere? Alright, let's go to where I'm supposed to go. Because that just seems like a... Okay. Why the sudden drop in FPS?
This is Meta-Surgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
I have a space marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos Biologus
The
immediately.
request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I am on special assignment from the Calgary Conclave. I must insist, Janitor. Don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status: assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Where can I find this Magos Biologus?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, to the next place. Okay, one of the big commercial hubs of the subsector. This heavily fortified void station has secluded monastery pylon, which serves as a very important astropath relay station, transmitting messages, encrypted manifestos, and highly confidential code psalms to the various star systems in the subsector. Well, let's go there anyway. And hopefully we don't have that. It's weird. I can have 300 to 400 FPS just sitting here doing nothing. A mild transition goes down to like 3 FPS. What the hell? Mission briefings tell you all the relevant information. Yeah, I would assume so. Okay. I have arrived at St. Abelard Astropathic Relay Station to find that... Jesus. Sometimes I swear I have a little bit of dyslexia. Skilled Magos Biologus conducting important research into a recent outbreak of a mysterious epidemic. The Void Station is, however, in lockdown and all communication channels are cut off. We're detecting a strong chaos presence. I'm entering the station to find out the fate of the Magos Biologus. Right? Especially after a long day at work, it's like I've been staring at a screen all day, everything is starting to just blur together. Arrived at St. Abelard. Oh, okay. They just repeat the information in the loading screen. That's kind of them, I suppose. I just wish everything would load faster. Ooh, maybe that has something to do with it. I'm running this off of an external SSD, and it was hanging off of my computer. Maybe the connection was a bit iffy. Listen, computer, I know I'm running, like, technically 3 games and a broadcaster, but you shouldn't have this much trouble loading a level. And one of the first things I did when I woke up today was feed my cardboard addiction by buying more cards. Not able to play a lot of Magic these days, but I sure build a lot of decks. And keep powering up the ones that I have. Anyway, Warhammer.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive, and that could take time.
Quarantine doesn't concern me, Captain. Think of me as decontamination crew and support team in one.
Do you really believe that the Magos Biologus you seek is there, alive?
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnissiah. I believe she can take care of herself.
Alright. Nothing here, but that is a lot of blood and viscera. Okay. Not the little boys. The tiny gremlins or whatever. I'm literally just here to clear the station of anything I might find. Whoa, hey! Okay. Dang. On to the next room, I suppose.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a spaceman, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Osterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
Goodness. Okay. we can get around that way. Oh, beans. The only thing I might do off stream with this game is like read through my skills so I know what the hell I'm doing.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector. And
Okay, I
so,
think we found the actual boss now. Or
It was
not.
worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain. A moment of retribution is here.
Oh. That seemed like a lot of stuff. Okay, lots of reading. Last defensive perimeter collapsed. Loss of base imminent. Lord Commissar has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the Libertarian as the ranking officer. The Astropath order is confused as lost. It's confirmed as lost. Order Bravo Scout to retreat with survivors, but their chances considering the hostile activity is Void Dock are minimal. Load of Tempest Garrison Saint Albard has ceased to function. Source of initial chaos. Basic scrap code. They got hacked. There was a virus and they got hacked. That's what I'm seeing. And
Remarkable. A soul-bound warp creature protects the chest.
Oh.
Most remarkable.
Oh, okay.
Another demon vanished. Time to reap the reward.
Oh. Oh. That was a lot. Oh, we got a lot. Let me just try and finish this level and then we can maybe look through all of that later. Because everyone knows the best thing to stream is inventory management. I say some of the sounds that this game has are very well done. Like walking over those void things or whatever. Certainly sounds gross. Okay. Yeah. I think maybe, Battle Sister with a flamethrower is just kind of strong in this game. That's what I'm starting to suspect. Okay. Need to go back around through the doors and then take a left. I wonder what those things are called, the little flying angel things. They're not the baby angels, I kind of know what those are. Ricky needs to release his other video explaining the factions of Warhammer so I can Oh, okay. I don't think we need medical. Case.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Okay, this is the boss room, I think. Or we're getting close to the boss room. What's this? A tech shrine. I don't know what I just did, but I activated it.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
Like this one with an exclamation point over it?
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magus Barlogus tried to send a report to his superiors, it must be logged here.
Okay. This meteorite recording message for astropathic transmission. My work is finished here. I have lost 14 teammates in this fascinating malady, which supplied valuable subjects that made identification of the pathogen possible. The infection is undeniably Empyrean in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to the something via one of the incoming cargo vessels. I have narrowed down the possible sources of the 3 worlds in the subsector. I will visit all 3 to locate the source of the epidemic. Praise to the Omnissiah. Okay.
I missed the Magus Barlogus on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
Hopefully. Hey, we actually got to see the ending screen this time. That's amazing. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that each mission, while having sort of a story, is randomly generated. Item type, personal void shield, okay. And flamer and rod, okay. Saintly deed, spheres of resistance, globes of light orbit around you. The globes deal tremendous heat damage on it. And I've had some skill point. Heroic deed completed. Any type of DOT effect 1,000 times. Damn. Attrition feedback perk unlocked. Attrition feedback. Okay. Kill 250 enemies in medium range with a ranged weapon. Close quarters gunnery. Perk unlocked. Alright. I think I go here for that. Nope. Saintly deeds. Spheres of radiance. Radiance, not resistance. I can't read.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious storm watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
I have questions for you. Ooh, co-op. I wonder if any of my friends have this game. It is surprisingly expensive. extras. These are kind of interesting. Cherub. Resplendent cherub. Herald cherub. Okay. I think I want that one. That's just kind of cool. Okay, random missions, special missions. Okay. I know I've not been streaming for that long, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I know this is my first time back, so it's been a while, but I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Hopefully I can do this again next week, and I will... Who's live? Who is live right now? Kaidessa is still alive. We're gonna raid into Kaidessa. Playing Dead by Daylight. I hope to see you all next week and have a wonderful night.